Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Harry Hewlett. This is Dallas Songwriter Association's virtual global songwriter showcase. It's Saturday, August the 21st, 2021. We're going to be going from 12 o'clock, which is right now, to 2 o'clock Central Daylight Time, which is 2 hours from now. We got 4 acts lined up. First, we're going to have Dan Roark, and then we have Buck Morgan. I started to say Buck Owens, but that was somebody else. Buck Morgan, and then Steve Valenzuela, and then yours truly, Harry Hewlett. We had a cancellation at the last minute, so I get to fill in. And anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, let me get Dan over here. Dan used to have my job. Y'all know that? Then he got smart and quit or something. I don't know what happened, but and I ended up with it. Replace spotlight. There's Dan Roark right there. Dan, how you doing?
I'm doing good, sir.
Well, what you been doing? Been touring and that kind of stuff?
Not really. Trying to get started. I've got a show in Colorado in a couple of weeks, but it's been kind of slow going. If they've survived the pandemic, they haven't made enough money yet to be paying for live music, so
Oh,
it'll be a while, but it'll get there.
Yeah, well, anyways, welcome back, and you got 30 minutes, Dan. Just play us some songs. Just make sure they're originals, and you'll be good. Okay.
All right,
okay.
Let's get it going.
Thanks, Dan.
Look into my eyes and see a shining crystal spirit. To see me is not to know me. I'm on the inside looking out. I'm frustrated, then elated, but I don't know what that means. Sometimes it seems just like my mind is busting at the seams. Hello out there, it's a mess in here, and sometimes it's out of control. But I'm reaching out, if you can hear me shout, that I really have a beautiful soul. I hear what you are saying, but I don't understand. I'd rather get a hug from you or just a pat of your hand. And sometimes I don't have a clue, 'cause I can't figure out what emotions I am feeling. Is it fear, pain, joy, sadness, doubt? Hello out there, it's a mess in here, and sometimes it's out of control. But I'm reaching out, if you could hear me shout, that I really have a beautiful soul. I'd rather run a race with myself than sit and talk to you. It helps me to focus on what calms me down, though I can't explain it in truth. Sometimes a sound or emotion can cause a reaction when my brain loses traction. I can't live like you, so I don't even try. I wish you knew how I felt inside. Hello out there, it's a mess in here, and sometimes it's out of control. But Well, I'm reaching out. If you could hear me shout, then I really have a beautiful soul. Yes, I'm reaching out. If you could hear me shout, then I really have a beautiful soul. It was a rainy kind of Sunday, and I was stuck out on the road. One hand up with thumb pointed north, and the other carrying a heavy load. I heard a honk coming from behind, so I turned around to see an old man with gray beard and pipe stopping just for me. He said, I'm going as far as Dallas. I said, good then, so am I. He said, I don't usually pick up you guys. I said, I don't usually hitchhike. So we talked of love and a little of life, about his daughter. I think I know her well. So I told him about my ex-girlfriend and all our times with hell. And he said, son, you better keep on shining, looking for a brighter day. 'Cause everywhere there's a will to be happy, there's got to be a better way. Well, we rode on down the highway about 80 miles or so, listening to old Jerry Jeff on quadraphonic stereo. So I told him more about my ex-girl and what she did to me. And he said, you know how you kids are. I said, yes, but does it have to be? And he said, I don't really rightly know. It's got something to do with age, whether you were born in the city slums or the great old land of sage. I had a problem quite like yours. He said it happened in days gone by. So hold your head up towards the sun before you begin to cry. And he said, son, you better keep on shining, looking for a brighter day. 'Cause everywhere there's a will to be happy, there's got to be a better way. Well, he led me out in the pouring rain about a mile or so from home. I told him well, that was okay, I can call my brother to come. I said, sir, I just wanted to thank you, 'cause I appreciate the ride. And he said, you're certainly welcome, son, no feeling any high. So here I sit in this lonely room, just staring at the walls, wishing she would give me a ring, but there won't be any incoming calls. So every time life is getting me down and it ruins my today, I think a while and then I smile at what the old man did say. And he said, son, you better keep on shining, looking for a brighter day. 'Cause everywhere there's a will to be happy, there's got to be a better way. He said, son, you better keep on shining, oh, looking for a brighter day. 'Cause everywhere there's a will to be happy, everywhere there's a will to be happy, everywhere there's a will to be happy, there's got to be a better way. Better way. Hitchhiking song.
I apologize for the for the delayed applause there. I keep hitting the wrong button.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm good.
That's one of these days. You're doing great. I hope you're gonna. Right.
Ran into a lady, thought he felt love in the air. He didn't know how the lady felt, just needed someone to care and to care about, just needed someone to care. And the poet and the lady keep laughing, dealing with the world and themselves. Lady says, well, what's on her mind? And the poet's writing classics for the shelf to sing, and the poet's writing classics for the shelf. Well, the lady was scared, and the poet never dared to say exactly what he felt. So he wrote a song for the world to sing along, so he could deal with the hand that was dealt. 'Cause you can't run a bluff when it gets on enough. And the poet and the lady keep laughing, dealing with the world and themselves. Lady says, well, what's on her mind? And the poet's writing classics for the shelf to sing, and the poet's writing classics for the shelf. Well, the poet wanted to say, I love you, and I'll wait for eternity. But he's eager to please, so he's easy to hurt. Just hopes that she can see. Lord, he just hopes that she can see. But togetherness is all that he asks for. Let the future take care of its own. The answer lies in the question, and the chance is no good when it's blown. And the poet and the lady keep laughing, dealing with the world and themselves. The lady says, well, what's on her mind? And the poet's writing classics for the shelf to sing, and the poet's writing classics for the shelf. Most of the classics are about her, and the rest reveal his thoughts that abide in bottles of wine and ribbons of time, and the serenity of a wooded mountainside. And the poet and the lady keep laughing, dealing with the world and themselves. The lady says, well, what's on her mind? And the poet's writing classics for the shelf to sing, and the poet's writing classics for the shelf. And the poet and the lady keep laughing.
This is 620-1170. We can't come to the phone right now, but if you'll leave your name and number at the sound of the tone.
You're not going to answer that phone?
It was real nice of him to disturb us, wasn't it?
Always
It's always garbage most of the time anyway. That's the only reason I have a house phone. So I was in a songwriting competition at Southwest Folk Alliance one year, and the prompt that you were supposed to write a song about or with, you had to pick one. So everybody got a different one. And and this was a different contest, but it doesn't matter. The prompt was, I don't do. And this is what I done. Medium, no weight, make it large. You never know just who's in charge. First it's you, no wait, it's me. Then it's we'll wait and see. Beef, no turkey, no chicken pot pies. Politicians tell the truth, no wait, they lie. Talking no vanilla pie, no cake. For God's sakes, put something on my plate. Fries julienne or fries curled. Welcome to our wishy-washy world. I don't do that, do you do? But if you do, then I do too. I would even do it without my shoes. But if you don't do that, I don't do. If you don't do that, I don't do. No cold, less no more. Rug on the wall or rug on the floor. I'm in love with you, no way, we're just friends. The story is over, no, it just begins. Go to heaven or go to hell. Maybe to a J.C. Penney sale. Take a car, no way to buzz. Train, no plane, I'm in a rush. Fries, julienne, or fries girl. Welcome to our wishy-washy world. I don't do that, do you do? But if you do, then I do too. I would even do it without my shoes. But if you don't do that, I don't do. If you don't do that, I don't do. Why don't you speed up, say the tortoise to the hare. Slow the hell down, said the hare to the mare. This concerns me, no wait, I don't care. The milk is fresh, no wait, it's curdled. Welcome to our wishy-washy world. I don't do that, do you do? But if you do, then I do too. I would even do it without my shoes. But if you don't do that, I don't do. If you don't do that, I don't do. If you don't do that, I don't do. Alrighty, here, let's see. Right here. There we go. Once I knew a young girl. Once I was a young boy. We met at the carnival, at the Tilt-A-Whirl. I played a game, won her a plush toy. And the sun was bright, and the air was clear. Sounds all around us, but all that we could hear was our hearts beating, and it was clear we were in love. The years when, well, the weather got rough. The weather got rough and we fell apart. She still knew that I knew that she had my heart. And the days that passed were full of sorrow. I didn't know what would come tomorrow. But the sun was hot, cold. Sounds all around us, but all that we could hear was our hearts beating, and it was clear we were in love. The years went by, then in better weather. She ran to me, I ran to her, we held together. We promised each other, we'd never part. Then she knew that I knew that she had my heart. If the Lord's gonna keep putting us together, it's up to us to handle the weather. It was love that push came to shove, now we're in love. And the sun was bright and the air was clear. Sounds all around us, and all that we could hear was our hearts beating, and it was clear we were in love. It was clear we were in love. All right. This song I also wrote from a prompt. The prompt was "Why Now?" And so I went through. There are 3 deaths in my life that have really affected me. A lot of them have affected me, and more so in the past years. I'm sure you all understand. But anyway, but this particular time, I'm going to dedicate it to little Anthony Belafonte, that just passed away from COVID. I was a judge at a bunch of his contests. On Padre Island, two young lovers on Padre Island, camping together among the stars. Along came a man who was bent on destruction. Unfortunately, the couple was just within his reach. He killed Tom, though he'd done nothing to him. Put Frances in the trunk and drove her back to Dallas town. Let her out a couple of days later. Physically okay, but mentally beat down. When Tom's spirit left his body, in my dreams I can still hear him say, why now? Why me? Can I get a little mercy the best I could, but it all came down to knocking on wood. I know there's things I cannot see, but why now? Why me? Dennis was a young man who ran a restaurant, arrived in the morning to start the day. Employee came in and asked if he could hang out, trying to be his mentor. Dennis said okay. Dennis sat in the office counting the money. Employee walked in and shot him in the head. He said later that he really liked Dennis, but his drug-addled mind turned violent instead. When Dennis's spirit left his body, in my dreams I can still hear him say, why now? Why me? Can I get a little mercy? All my life done the best I could, but it all came down to knocking on wood. I know there's things I cannot see, but why now? Why me? Joel and I were in a band for now 25 years. That's a lot of songs and beers and tears along the way. Unhealthy living took its toll. A once youthful body began wasting away. I never expected to play when they laid him in the ground, before either of us had ever left our prime. I still hear him play when I play the old songs. I guess you never know when it'll come your time. When Joel's spirit left his body, in my dreams I can still hear him say, why now? Why me? Can I get a little mercy? All my life done the best I could, but it all came down to knocking on wood. I know there's things I cannot see, but why now? Why me? Why now? Why me? Why now? Lord, why me?
One more song.
Yes, and now we got to end it a little differently. We can't leave it with that.
You gonna get your ass kicked in Nashville, or you gonna do something else?
Well, I thought I would do that.
Okay.
Not everything that happens in Nashville is pleasant, and this is about one of those times.
All right.
Well, I was happy sitting at the bar, but Charlie was really pissed off. Two stools down in margaritas with a hacking smoker's cough. He said, I hate long-haired, red-headed pricks like he had something to prove. I said, I guess then prick is the best I can do. Next thing I remember, he was feeding me my shoes with my foot still in. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, seems like all the way to St. Paul. Flew around a while with a drunken smile, and I landed in a bathroom stall. I brushed off, stood up, stumbled out, hands out, crawled along the wall. got my ass kicked in Nashville, and I don't remember it all. I was sitting in a bar in Dallas, and Charlie was nowhere near. But Nathan was, and he elbowed me as he swallowed his mouth full of beer. He said, I was in Nashville on business last week. We got drunk and had a blast. Have you ever been to Nashville or done anything like that? Well, I gotta tell you, I got my ass kicked in Nashville. Seems like all the way to St. Paul. Flew around a while with a drunken smile, and I landed in a bathroom stall. I brushed off, stood up, stumbled out, hands out, crawled along the wall. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, but I don't remember it all. I was eating lunch at a fast food place. He looked like Charlie without the hair. He said, I bet you never had a day as bad as mine, and if you have, I'd like to know where. Oh, okay. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, seems like all the way to St. Paul. Flew around a while with a drunken smile, and I landed in a bathroom stall. I brushed off, stood up, stumbled out, hands out, crawled along the wall. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, but I don't remember it all. I got my ass kicked in Nashville, and I really don't remember it all. Thanks, everybody.
I'm
Thanks,
glad
Harry.
glad you survived that ass kicking. I like that song. Thank you, Dan, for coming and playing for us.
Loved it. Thanks for having me.
Been a real pleasure. We'll have you back, and you be careful out there in Colorado. That's where you're heading next, Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Be sure and you wear your mask. I think they make you wear your mask up there.
Some places, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Well, thanks for the show. And now we've got another DSA, folks. One of my good buddies. Let's see. Let me get myself up here. Hang on, replay spotlight. There's me, and I'm gonna put this guy. He used to be president of this here organization.
Woo, doggies.
Right there.
Do tell.
Buck Morgan. I mean, he's a songwriter and all kinds of. He doesn't look as intelligent as he probably is.
He's just a kid.
I happen to know that he is some kind of a scholar because he graduated from my alma mater.
Well put.
Texas Technological University. Of course, he doesn't realize I'm old enough. I was in the last class that graduated from Texas Technological College.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, and Buck is he graduated from Texas Technological University, which means he's a little bit smarter than I am. Anyway, Buck, welcome to the show. And
just a little bit.
You got
just a little bit.
You got 30 minutes.
So it's all me now, huh?
It's all you. Here we go. Hang on. I got to remove my spotlight. Here we go.
The big time is coming my way. Is that me?
There you are. You got it.
That guy doesn't look smart enough to be doing this. What a weird period of life we're in. You know what? I think I'm going to put this little fancy piece of technology behind my neck. There we go. This is a song I've never really, I don't know that, I think maybe once I've done it in public. It's kind of song that's kind of quiet, so it doesn't go over very well in a loud room. And as Harry knows, all of our rooms are loud. That's how our people listen best, with their mouths open and their tonsils shaking. I don't know if this is an anti-war song or what, but it's a history song. country. Cannonballs fall away. Cries rise from the wounded. A voice from the side of gray. I disappear in the night. Whoops. I disappear in the night. Oh, hold on. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Somehow I'll reach you. I'm on my way. You'll be alright. Just a little longer till the fighting's all over. We'll be together. We leave tonight. 100 years later, that crazy Asian war. Friends back home sing, what are we fighting for? I'll get you on that chopper. See you back in Baltimore. I'm on my way. Somehow I'll reach you. I'm on my way. You'll be alright. Just a little longer till the fighting's over. We'll be together. We leave tonight. The desert sand. We're here again. IEDs in no man's land. I crawl toward you, hand over hand. I didn't hear the shot, but it got my attention. An angry voice with angry words cuts through my clothes, calls me a fool. He didn't see your face, your smile. He didn't hear you say, I knew you'd come. I'm on my way. Somehow I'll reach you. I'm on my way. You'll be alright. Just a little longer till the fighting's all over. We'll be together. We leave tonight. We'll be together. We leave tonight.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Got a few. I'll work on that one. I know I need to smooth it out a little bit.
I like. Would you? Is that a little bridge or whatever you called it there, where you talk there, last?
A tag, a bridge. I'm not real sure. I have to ask Barb.
Yeah, it almost sounded like something that would be on in a Broadway play.
Wow. Well,
You started,
I guess it does have a lot of that. It's sort of presenting a history of, some recent engagements that unfortunately, well, I have a theory that, the U.S. worked like heck to keep England and France out of its civil war, and things turned out the way they turned out. I think it's always foolish to get in the middle of somebody else's civil war, and I wish we would learn that lesson, and I hope we do.
Maybe we are.
Yeah, maybe. It's kind of like that. If you've ever seen a man and a woman at a bar in a fight and you try to get between them,
Don't do that.
don't do that.
There's a song right there. Don't do that.
That's right. You could have a nice little line of things that you.
Okay, hey, blast another one.
We'll do that. I'm not using any picks. Is the guitar loud enough?
Yes.
I believe in a world of wonder. I believe in the rolling thunder. I believe there are some things we got right. I believe in mutual attraction. I believe in a blood reaction. I believe the mysterious ways of night. Jesus, please don't tease us. A law still so far to crawl. Love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Maybe he's not Jesus after all. I believe the white man plundered. I believe the red man blundered. I believe there are some things we got right. I remember the altercation, time to bury those sad erections. United and free, we're charged like dynamite. Jesus, please don't tease us. A law still so far to crawl. Love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Well, maybe he's not Jesus after all. Love is here between us. Why'd he have to build that wall? Maybe he's not Jesus after all. You know, maybe he's not Jesus after all. All right. That's number 2.
I'm glad you don't get political.
Never. Not with you, Harry. That's the one thing I do treasure, that you and I, somehow we just leave that in the car. Okay, let's see. Sometimes we get our feelings hurt and we go out for a walk. And sometimes we come home with a song. You want me to be your boy. I don't want to be just another toy, something big you don't understand. Look at me, I'm a full-grown man. We need to think it over. We need to think it over. We need another spin. Stop through the love. Wipe your feet. Come on and get in. We got a nice place. We drive nice cars. I spend my days banging on guitars. When you come home, that's all gotta stop. I make a run for the kitchen and grab my mop. working on that transition. We need to think it over. We need another spin. Stop fighting through the love. Wipe your feet. Come on and get in. We don't get to blame nobody. Gotta stop acting like everybody. You haven't changed, well, neither have I. We both know the truth while we live in this lie. We need to think it over. We need another spin. Stop fighting through the love. Come on, honey, and get in. Oh, baby, wipe your feet. I'll take you home and I'll make you something good to eat. That's also one of my later songs. It's only about 8 years old or something like that. It's barely a baby. That's
You would have got an applause, but I'm sending the code to Steve Valenzuela.
Oh, so Steve got the applause.
Well, no, he didn't get applause. He's getting the code. Okay.
Okay, I got a capo. You know, I'm going to start saying this the English way. Put my capo on. Capo on the 2nd fret. I can't tell you how that changes the key, but it does.
Okay. Wait just a second here. Wait just a second. That's for your last song. There you go. Did you not hear? You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What'd you say? I'm just not listening. You can make me hear.
That was your applause for your last song there.
Oh, wow. Thanks, man. TV's blur in separate rooms. Telephone rings, but it's not for me. It's time for bed, and we haven't spoken. Not really. These 2 rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. I remember when you tried. I met your smile with a sneer. We were doomed from the start. We snuff that candle out. These 2 rooms have no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. no doors. Na 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 na. But our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. These two rooms have no doors, but our hearts are locked away. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. Guess I'll stay here on the couch for another night anyway. Happy little tune. All right. Speaking of happy little tunes, I had this conversation with a friend once. We had a lot in common. He wasn't a musician, but he loved music and he liked to read. And so he brought me over he turned me on to some very good music and also some good books. And we went to some concerts together. He had been a college swimmer and continued to swim. And he was part of a group that was trying to swim around the Keys. Pretty ambitious. One time when I was visiting him, he and I both went through a divorce. We both had small kids. And we were talking about religion and what happens, all those different variations of, is you got the right religion? The one that's going to get you in heaven? Or which one do you have? Or are all religions getting you in heaven? All those questions. And when I heard that he had drowned trying to swim around the Keys, I wrote this song. Will we see Grandma down the road? Will Grandpa be there too? And what about old dogs? You know there've been a few. Will the names go with the faces? Can you send us up a clue? Since now you know. Yes, now you know. You've got all the answers to those questions, the things that teachers couldn't say. You can't tell us, though I know you'd like to. And now you know. Would you come back if you could? Would you like to find a way? Or is it better where you are? Maybe we'll all be there someday. Preacher said we won't have bodies, so we won't be old and gray. And now you know. Years ago we shared some books and coffee. You dove in and left the perfect body. A caller from the past, caught up with you at last. And now you know. Will the circle be unbroken? Do we meet you by and by? Will the roll be called up yonder? Do we ever learn the why? I wrote a letter to your daughter. It felt so good to cry. And now you know. Yes, now you know. You've got all the answers to those questions, the things that teachers couldn't say. You can't tell us, though I know you'd like to. And now you know. You can't tell us, though I know you'd like to. And now you know. Yeah, Gary. Now you know.
Good song,
Okay.
Buck.
Thank you.
I'd never heard that story. Maybe you told me. I'd remember if you had. How does one swim around the Keys? I had never heard of that.
It was like what do we call those? A relay, where you'd swim so far and then you tag off. And so it was this team of Atlanta, or maybe U.S., but it was a organization of swimmers, and together they were all going to circle the Keys. And
Keys, yeah.
so they had boats out there and stuff like that. But, Gary went down, and
Was it cramps or something like that, or they know?
something like that. I don't really know. He had two boys, and I wrote a letter to his eldest son, and really haven't heard very much since then. But they were good kids. He was a dog lover. He was a beagles. He liked beagles, and you just never know. It's just it happens.
And I'll tell you what, that's a treacherous thing, swimming. Well, Buck, you got 5 more minutes to spend however you want.
Okay. Let's see. With 5 minutes, I guess I'll do the slow version. Reverend Jimmy Weaver was a true believer, drank iced tea at the bar, gave praise to his Redeemer. He sat with his guitar, which I longed for from afar. His eyes found mine like some kind of Christian radar. The guitar made me bolder, a blonde Gibson with round shoulders. Jimmy said, look away and pray you grow older. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. Kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy, he was a wheeler. He bailed out a sex dealer, then taken to church to meet the precious healer. He was a bondsman and a preacher. To his son, he was a teacher. As for the girl, he doing anything to reach her. Oh, she had trouble she couldn't outrun. Doings that needed undone. She needed him now. Jimmy brought his gun. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel. He lived to praise the Lord. He kept a pistol in his pocket, a Bible in his beat-up Ford. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved trouble even more. Now Jimmy was broken-hearted to learn he was the target. Squeeze the trigger, forgive, but never forget. Squeezing that trigger, just something he'll never forget. Now it's way past time for morning. He offers blessings to the warden. In his hands he holds his Bible. It's not the good book you and I know, 'cause Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved trouble even more. Jimmy loved to sing the gospel, but his life was just too blue. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Oh, Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loves troublesome too. Oh, Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Yes, it did now, low down. Jimmy loved Jesus, Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy, Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved Jesus. Oh, Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved troublesome too. Jimmy loved Jesus. Jimmy loved troublesome too. I guess that does it.
I think I hear that dog barking in the background. That Buster?
No, I do believe that's a guest dog.
Okay. Great
Could be,
job,
buddy.
Buck. Good
Well, thank you
job.
so much. Thank you for asking me. It's good to see Dan Roark again.
Well, thanks for coming and playing for us, and stick around and listen to Steve Valenzuela.
And Harry Hewlett.
Yeah, I get to follow Steve.
You'll do fine. Okay, man.
Thank you,
Hello,
Buck.
Steve. Thank you.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
I'm good, Harry. How are you?
Doing good, folks. Now, Steve, he came to us from not Albuquerque, but Las Cruces by way of Nashville, Tennessee, and he got a real job here. And now he's manager of Staples out there in Lake Worth. He's got a family and everything. But lucky us, we get to hear him play every now and then.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. So, Steve, what you got for us today? You got 30 minutes.
All right. We'll give it a shot. Hey, I got a new guitar. So you got
Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
to tell me how it compares to the other one.
Staples is doing well, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. Can you hear that all right?
Yes.
All right. I just want you to know I thought about you today, and I stuttered my words to finally say, I'm sorry about the mistakes, I'm sorry about the heartaches. I guess that I was wrong, and I've been looking for a melody to erase this memory of you in my mind. And I've been looking for a remedy to forget about where we could be. And I realize, forget about me, not forget about you. It doesn't make it easier, so both gonna lose. Forget about me, not forget about you. It doesn't make it easier, so both gonna lose. If I can get through today, forget about it yesterday, how I was wrong. Too many days not sober, forgetting that it's over, that I was wrong. And I've been looking for a melody to erase this memory of you in my mind. And I've been looking for a remedy to forget about where we could be. And I realize, forget about me, not forget about you. Doesn't make it easier, so both gonna lose. Forget about me, not forget about you. Doesn't make it easier, so both gonna lose. Forget about me. This is the end. I want you to know it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. There we go.
That guitar sounds great. It's a little bit loud right now. If you balance wise.
Did you say the guitar was louder, Harry?
Yeah. It's kind of overpowering your voice just a shade.
All right, I'll strum lightly.
Okay. Not too lightly.
I know I often complain, got no money, not enough time in the day, and I've stepped in shit more times than I care. I keep on running, but I ain't getting nowhere. And I thank God when I open my eyes that I still have her right here by my side. If you got a good woman, yeah, you gotta let her know. If you got a good woman, oh boy, don't forget to show love and understanding, man. It's easy as she goes. If you got a good woman, yeah, you gotta let her know. Yeah, you gotta let her know. Sometimes I can't see the forest for the trees. And in those moments, she's my clarity. And when I'm outside, crying in the rain, she don't try to pull me in. She stands out there just the same. And she ain't trying to change me. She just lets me be who I'm supposed to be. If you got a good woman, yeah, you gotta let her know. If you got a good woman, oh boy, don't forget to show love and understanding, man. It's easy as she goes. If you got a good woman, yeah, you gotta let her know. Yeah, you gotta let her know. Yeah, you gotta let her know. Thank God when I open my eyes that I still have her right here by my side.
That guitar really sounds good. What kind of guitar? What do you got?
This is the it's a an Epiphone. What do they call it? The D740 D74.
You said before.
Yeah.
It's got a great tone.
Yeah, you know, I can't afford the Gibson version, so we got to get the.
Yeah, it has a lot of sustain and everything. It sounds great.
Awesome. All right. Let's see, here we go. Smoke too many cigarettes and this place is always a mess. And I get lonely when I'm alone. I drink and I want to cry. I think about our sacrifice and what we've done to try to make it work. And then I drink to hide all the pain that I feel inside. Maybe I should try to let it go. But what am I to do when you're not around? You picked me up when I fell down. I know it's cliche, but baby, that's the truth. You like my sun on a cloudy day. You always had the right words to say. I know you know what you mean to me. 'Cause you are beautiful. Oh yeah, to me. Time after time, you're always on my mind. There ain't no girl, baby, quite like you. I never lost my sight about the way we kissed that night. We could have set fire to the world. I guess I'll leave my heart with you. Just be careful what you do. Bring it back to me someday. But what am I to do when you're not around? You picked me up when I fell down. I know it's cliche, but baby, that's the truth. You like the sun on a cloudy day. You always had the right words to say. You'll never know what you mean to me. All right. Can't see her, but my little girl's over here dancing for me. It's kind of nice.
Maybe she's going to be a guitar picker, I reckon.
Well, she asked for one the other day so she could write her songs. So, I got her little
Wouldn't
kid.
that be fun? Yeah.
Yeah, she's 3, so they make guitars for 3-year-olds now. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. Huh.
They got 3 strings on them. They're pretty cool. Let's see here. Oh, what's that? You want to show everybody your guitar? Here. Show everybody your guitar.
All right.
See,
Hey, that is a beautiful guitar. Looky there.
Yeah.
Does it have a name?
Did you name it?
No.
No.
Well, you need to find a name for it. Look at there.
All right.
We expect to hear a song from you next time.
Next time, right? Future DSA. Against me, and I keep floating away. I ain't moving forward, just trying to keep my head above the water. Yeah, it's getting harder to see, but it's the same old song, the same old dance, the same old reasons you'll have a chance, but yeah, you'll never make it out of here. It's the same old dirt on these back roads, the same old songs on the radio. More things change, the more they stay the same. Oh, and the tides of life keep coming after me. It's getting harder to breathe. Yeah, boy, get up off your knees. It ain't that deep. Yeah, at least that's what they say. All of the sins being said and done, you're not the one trying to find a little light in the dark. But it's the same old song, the same old dance, the same old reasons you'll have a chance, but yeah, you'll never make it out of here. It's the same old dirt on these back roads, the same old songs on the radio. More things change, the more they stay the same. Oh, and the tides of life keep coming after me. It's getting harder to breathe. Yeah, someone throw me a line. It's getting harder to breathe. Yeah, someone throw me a line. It's the same old song, the same old dance, the same old reasons you'll have a chance, but yeah, you'll never make it out of here. It's the same old dirt on these back roads, the same old songs on the radio. More things change, the more they stay the same. Oh, and the tides of life keep coming after me. Oh, and the tides of life keep coming after me. It's getting harder to breathe.
Are you done?
Not yet. Got a couple more. All right, how we looking there? Here, you got a couple more?
Oh, more than that. You got about 17 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're just going through them today, ain't we? All right.
Yeah. It's flying by fast.
All right. everybody sings. Go watch it and diamond rings. The fancy parties in the Hollywood Hills. Big star on the radio, living life out on the road, getting whiskey bent and hellbound. If I knew then what I know now. I've been sitting here just thinking, well, maybe it's all not that bad. I ain't got no gold records on my wall, but I've got 3 girls that call me dad. And I would have missed it all if I was writing songs everybody sings. Go watch it and diamond rings. The fancy parties in the Hollywood Hills. A big star on the radio, living life out on the road, getting whiskey bent and hellbound. If I knew then what I know now. Giving every chance to do it, I'd do it all again, knowing damn well how this story ends. If I was writing songs everybody sings, gold watches and diamond rings, the fancy parties in the Hollywood Hills. A big star on the radio, living life out on the road, getting whiskey bent and hellbound, getting whiskey bent and hellbound. If I knew then what I know now. If I knew then what I know now. If I knew then what I know now.
Actually, I read that clock a little bit wrong. You got 10 minutes.
All right, sounds good.
And I've seen big city lights and miles of fences. To Hollywood, California, truth or consequences. Seen the lights coming up over Vegas as the sun goes down. Call a sunrise over Hoover Dam. But I ain't ever seen nothing like you. And I wake up, the sun still shines, and I look to you, you're still mine. Yeah, man, it don't get much better. And I promise you, you can't bet that no matter how hard this gets, yeah, I'll be here until the end. I try to tell you I love you every single day, but my words get in the way. Sometimes there's no tomorrow to say what should be said. Sometimes they lack the courage and need to be led. Sometimes the words don't say all we want them to. Like I ain't ever seen nothing like you. And I wake up, the sun still shines, and I look to you, and you're still mine. Yeah, man, it don't get much better. And I promise you, you can't bet that no matter how hard this gets, yeah, I'll be here until the end. I try to tell you I love you every single day. I try to tell you I love you every single day, but my words get in the way. My words get in the way. My words get in the way. tell you I love you every single day. And I've seen big city lights and miles of fences. Been to Hollywood, California, to the consequences. And I wake up, the sun still shines, and I look to you, and you're still mine. Yeah, man, it don't get much better. And I promise you, you can't bet that no matter how hard this gets, I'll be here till the end. Try to tell you I love you every single day. Try to tell you I love you every single day, but my words get in the way. My words get in the way. All right. Wait, they carry one more?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do I wake up, the smell of sweet perfume. I see you standing across the room. You look lovely, you're bathed in morning light, still glowing from the love last night. And baby, you got me wanting to stop and smell the roses. You got me wrapped around your finger. You don't even know it. And I can love you and I'm not afraid to show it. You got me wanting to stop and smell the roses. Come on over here, slide a little closer to me. Whisper in my ear all your hopes and dreams. A small town boy and a small town girl, doing anything we want in this big old world. And baby, you got me wanting to stop and smell the roses. You got me wrapped around your finger. You don't even know it. And I can love you and I'm not afraid to show it. You got me wanting to stop and smell the roses. It won't take long before I'm all the way gone, completely lost, wrapped up in your world. And baby, you got me wanting to stop and smell the roses. You got me wrapped around your finger. You don't even know it. I can love you and I'm not afraid to show it. You got me wanting to stop. You got me wanting to stop. You got me wanting to stop and smell the roses. Smell the roses.
to go, Stephen Valenzuela. Great set. I love that guitar too. You're gonna love that. That's a good one.
Not too bad. Hey, thanks for having me, Harry. I always appreciate the phone call.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming, and that's really sounding good there. Okay, folks, now it comes the time in every host's life when he gets to play. So I'm gonna put myself up here. Replay spotlight. There I am. Okay. Well, that's a hard act to follow right there, folks, but that sure is fun. He's a great talent. Really talented guy. I don't know why they didn't like him down there. I guess they liked him in Nashville. I don't know what happened, but he didn't make it big like some of them did and make all that money. I don't think people can make much money down there anymore like that, unless you get to be Blake Shelton or someone like that. Anyway, I got 30 minutes here. My name's Harry Hewlett, and I'm the host, and I'm going to start off with a little song called Tahoka Daisy. Don't let this harmonica fool you. I don't play it on the first song, but I got to have it in position for the next song. It goes like this. I met that little yellow rose way down in Texas, don't you know? But Rosie never did a thing for me. 'Cause Texas has another flower. I think about her every hour. Her beauty's fresher than the morning breeze. So take me up just south of Lubbock to that place where we both grew up. She's the prettiest flower I've ever seen. I'm talking about Tahoka Daisy. She's the one who drives me crazy. Tahoka Daisy, you're the gal for me. Tahoka Daisy, I love you. Tahoka Daisy, I'll be true. And like that little blossom of purple and gold, I know our love will always grow. Tahoka Daisy, you're so sweet. You got me on my knee. Tahoka Daisy, you're the lady, and will you marry me? I said I met that little yellow rose, blue bonnet with her turned up nose. She was cute as she could be. But Texas has another flower. I think about her every hour and all the ways that she knows how to please. So drop me off just south of Lubbock. All my exes you can call up. She's the prettiest flower I've ever seen. I'm talking about Tahoka Daisy. She's the one who drives me crazy. Tahoka Daisy, you're the gal for me. Tahoka Daisy, you're the lady, and will you marry me? Tahoka Daisy, the love song right there. That's a little flower they found growing out there near Tahoka Lake, near Tahoka, Texas. About a mile from where I grew up. His hair wouldn't touch his ears if he combed it straight down. And you better duck if you ever see him frown. He's got a dang good tan, but it stops right below his neck. The worst word his mother ever heard him say is heck. He's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged good old boy. Every redneck mother and daddy's pride and joy. He's a hell raiser, and he'll make one hell of a man. 'Cause he's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged good old boy. Now he's gonna join the army finish his GED. For concerts in the park, he likes beer with Velveeta cheese. He's a chip-kicking, two-stepping, girl-chousing son of a gun. But he'll do like his daddy and only give his heart to one. He's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. Every redneck mother and daddy's pride and joy. He's a hell raiser, but he'll make one hell of a man. 'Cause he's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. But if you're a single young lady and you're looking for true romance and you've tried so hard but can't find it, well, honey, give this boy a chance. 'Cause he's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. Every redneck mother and daddy's pride and joy. He's a hell raiser, but he'll make one hell of a man. 'Cause he's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. He's a redneck, short-haired, white-legged, good old boy. Redneck. Kind of like Buck Morgan and Dan Roark. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She just don't like them rednecks anymore. I told her you was my friend. She said that's got to end. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She don't like them rednecks anymore. She done told my mama too. Now daddy's got the blues. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She don't like rednecks anymore. We kind of figured this whole thing started when she went off to junior college. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She sure don't like them rednecks anymore. She says we're better dead than red. Nothing else can be said. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. Well, so long, Bubba. Been nice knowing you. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. And that's it for you, Bubba. Anyway, I call that my sister don't like rednecks anymore. Three times each minute, all day long, howling at the moon. You're so doggone sexy. What can I do? I love the way you giggle, whimper on the phone, Alpo in my taco, fit your body home. I'm gonna love on you. I'm gonna love on you. Gonna love on you. Gonna love on you. A champagne flavored bubble bath, chocolates in a bowl. Tonight I'm gonna scrub your back, put polish on your toes. I'll be so busy pleasing you. Music soft and low. A bubble gets too close, I'll catch it on my nose. I'm gonna love on you. Gonna love on you. Gonna love on you. Gonna love on you. Love on you like a dog on a big old bone. I'm gonna love on you. Gonna love on you. I've been reincarnated, hound dog brain, the lady and the tramp, driving me insane. This ain't no dang Iditarod. You can't get home too soon. I've got the movie ready. It ain't no Looney Tune. Gonna love on you. 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 Welcome to my doghouse, sweetheart.
That's a song.
I think
right there.
Buck's walking his dog, I think.
Yeah, it's some good dog walking songs there, Harry.
Yeah, well, I don't have too many dog walkers listening to me, so let's keep on walking. Where are you walking? Where are you at?
I'm in the neighborhood. I'm just at the Greenbelt in the neighborhood. That Tahoka Daisy, you should be talking to the Chamber of Commerce about that.
Yeah, well, I guess I should. Yeah.
And I think that there's life in that redneck boy, too. We're going to have to...
Well, I patterned, I wrote that song after you, so.
You want to see my tan?
Yeah, I know what your tan looks like. Okay, well, just keep walking that dog and I'll play another song.
Okay.
hired him to pick cotton. All he ever did was moan. Supper time come, he was hungry to the bone. 6 eggs. She called him 6 eggs Ed. My mama said he'll eat us out of our house and home. Takes all we got just to feed our own. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. We sat down at the table, bowed our heads. What Daddy was saying, the blessing, was all watching old Ed. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. But before we could even finish buttering our bread, old Ed had eaten every egg we had. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. Next day he didn't come pick any cotton. Doc said he almost died. He ate an egg that was rotten. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. We still don't know for sure if it was Mama or the hen, but mention Ed's name and all she does is grin. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. Here we go. If you come for supper and you ask for more, if Mama's fried eggs, you better stop at 4. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. She goes to church on Sunday, reads the Bible every night. You eat too many eggs, she's gonna change her appetite. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. Hey Mama, what's for supper? Fried eggs? I'll take 4. Now make that 5. Nope, I don't want 6, Save that one for Ed, in case he comes back by. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. 6 eggs. 6 eggs Ed. 6 eggs. That's based on a true story. There's a guy named Ed Peterson. He was a farmer down about a mile and a half from us. He'd come help my daddy farm every now and then, and Mother'd feed him when he did. And he ate every egg we had there one day, and she got to laughing about it after he'd gone. And she gave him a nickname. She called him 6 Eggs Ed. That guy could eat the eggs. Anyway, I wrote that song about it. His name was Ed Peterson. He had a boy about my age named Jerry. Okay, let's see. What we're going to do now, folks. Let's see. We'll do something else. Let's do this. I ain't done this in a while. How am I doing for time? It's okay. You know, when you're a host, you're up here doing your own show like this, you talk to yourself a lot. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking to myself. Okay. This is called I Ain't Kin. to Jesse anymore. Jesse James changed his name. He was buried in Texas. And let me tell you about this story, though. A long time ago, at Kansas City Star, they ran a big long article about trying to figure out if the real Jesse James that ever was actually shot up there and buried in Kearney, Missouri, and his family is all upset and pissed off because everyone seemed to think they were related to Jesse James because some guy in every state of the union claimed he was Jesse James and had the bullet holes in the paperwork to prove it and everything. Well, they got about 6 forensic laboratories and everybody all together, and they dug up the body where they thought it was, and they found the tooth, and they cracked it open, got some DNA out of it, and to make a long story short, they proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that the real Jesse James is buried where he's supposed to be, up in Kearney, Missouri, but he is buried upside down. That's the truth. He fell out of the wagon on the way when they moved him down from Kearney. They put him back on the wagon. They didn't realize that he had turned over. Anyway, this is for Jesse James. Now, every kid I knew when we was playing Cowboys and Indians, we wanted to be Frank and Jesse James. I always wanted to be Jesse, and everybody wanted to be Jesse. Okay, here it goes. It goes like this. Jesse James changed his name. He was buried in Texas, and we're distant cousins. I once heard my grandpa say, with boyish pride, I told my friends how Jesse's blood runs through my veins. Now those show me folks say, Harry, there ain't no way. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. Those white coats with their microscopes have dug him up for sure. There can't be no denying his DNA ain't lying. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. Now some things are best left undiscovered, like buried treasure and like proof there ain't no God. Like Pluto ain't no planet, like why Michael looks like Janet, and why that cute girl won't answer when I knock. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. We've lost another hero. He's walking out the door. Can't blame those folks for trying, or fools like me for crying. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. One chance I've done could be right, even if I'm wrong. Let me believe what it is I believe in. Let wiser men leave well enough alone. I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. My whole world is changing like it never has before. So Lord, don't let nobody dig up any more of my grandpa's distant cousins like Buffalo Bill Cody. Where did he say Truman Capote? I hope not, cause I ain't kin to Jesse anymore. Jesse James, rest in peace. God bless you. Now I messed that one up just a little bit. Okie dokie. What are we going to do now? Oh, when that thumb pick like that, it starts feeling a little bit, it's not fitting quite right. That means it's fixing to break right there, just like that. That's when you have another one. They got to fit real tight. I was at a concert one time. There's the Screaming Pumpkins or somebody like that over in Kansas City's outside concert. Thousands of people crowded around the stage. The lead guitar player played with the thumb pick, and I was about 50 feet back from the stage, and he was playing on something, and I saw something shoot up in the air, and I looked up, and it came down. I cupped my hands, and his thumb pick landed in my hands. A good thumb pick. I played it about 6 months. It's really hard. I never found one like it before. That's a true story. Things like that actually happen. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this works. It's called The Lady of White Rock Lake. Lawther Road was dark and crooked. Moon was in the trees. I saw her in my headlights. She was looking straight at me. I stopped to try and help her, do anything I could do. Her sheer white dress was dripping wet. Moss was on her shoes. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? The story of the girl they call a lady of White Rock Lake. She said, my boat turned over. Give me a ride, sir, if you will. I live with my father up on top of TP Hill. Her voice began to falter. I helped her with the door. Halfway to the top was just a puddle on the floor. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? The story of the girl they call a lady of White Rock Lake. At the top I saw a mansion. A man was standing there. I told him what had happened, and a cold chill filled the air. He said, son, I had a daughter. Is this some kind of joke? You're the third guy to say he's seen her since she drowned 3 weeks ago. Have you heard the story about that haunted place? The story of a girl they call a lady of White Rock Lake. Now this story is a strange one. Some facts that just don't jive. No girl has drowned in White Rock Lake since 1945. I googled up that spot exactly where she said she lived. There ain't nothing but a playground up on top of TP Hill. Thank y'all very much, folks, for coming and listening to us. All you folks over on Facebook. I want to thank Dan Roark for hanging out. Dan's still up there. I'm going to put him in the view here. Dan, you win the prize today for hanging out. Okay, folks. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Buck Morgan. Thank you, Stephen Valenzuela. And we will see y'all next time. God bless you and all that stuff. So push that little bit red button there, Dan. It'll all be over.